What's up, Facebook? Happy Sunday. How's everybody doing out there today? Just getting done with working around the yard here. We were doing some mowing, doing some painting, and then during the mowing I saw that we had a ton of poison ivy over here. That whole side going down. I just walked that property and sprayed it with the poison ivy spray because I get that poison ivy. I didn't even know they had poison ivy down here until I saw it next to the pool. Thank God Kathy doesn't catch poison ivy, so she's now the official designator of the poison ivy removal team. Georgia, how you doing? Happy Sunday, sweetheart. We are just finishing up the yard. Check it out. So we were out here finishing off the painting. As you can see, all the railings are done here now. That side over there is done. This side here is done. And over here is now complete. It's looking like something. I got to do a little bit of work on the lattice here. The lattice in the front is new, all cleaned up. You can see the lawn is done. What I want to talk to you about, Tommy Joseph, is are you a starter, are you a finisher, or are you a closer? So when I first started doing this project back here, I said, you know what, I'm feeling a little tired. I was on my feet all day yesterday. I'm just going to take it easy. But then I got on the lawnmower and I started cutting the grass. So I started over here. I says, well, it's going to get rain the next 4 days. So the mission was, and the intention was, I said, I'll just clean off this area right here because you see it's a little bit low-lying area right here. It holds water. The mower gets stuck in the mud. Kathy's gotten the motor stuck in the mud there before. What's up, Jeff Wright? Happy Sunday, brother. And then over here is a little bit higher. So you can see, if I just stand here, you see the ground's higher there, but over here is lower. So what I did was, grab the mower, grab the tools, got all my stuff out of here. The rain's coming for the next 3 days. So let me put all the stuff away. I got in the mower and I started mowing. And the next thing I noticed, and let me do one more little section. I started to chomp it up in sections, right? Then we did the first section, then I did the second section, then I did the third section. And before you know it, I couldn't stop. And Jeff knows about this. Once you get in that work mode, you just go at that thing nonstop. Good to see Aaron logging on here, brother. Happy Sunday, everybody. Hope you had a blessed and fantastic day today. It was a little cloudy down here today, about 75 degrees, a little cooler, which is perfect for work-wise. But all of a sudden, I started in that one little section over here. Then I went over there. Then I went over there. And then I went all the way down here. Got it all completed. So the question is, are you a starter, finisher, or a closer? And right up in that area right there is the bathroom. And when I was going to the bathroom, I saw all this poison ivy. I was like, all right, so I get poison ivy while it's young. For you guys that don't do a lot of landscaping and stuff like that, while the poison ivy is young and growing, that's when you want to spray it. Kill the leaves, we'll kill it at the root. So now I know this winter I'm going to get out my chainsaw and go around all those trees at the base and cut out all that poison ivy roots so they can't grow up our trees and kill our beautiful mature trees here. So a lot of us, I know a lot of things that I procrastinate on is things I don't like doing. So I will start them and not finish them. The things that I enjoy doing, I can't stop. What's up, Donna? Good to see you. What's up, Dave Brewer? So once I start doing those things, Joseph, I can't stop. I just keep going and going and going. So I love being outdoors. The birds are chirping. We have a ton of cardinals down here. Kathy loves the cardinals. And the butterflies are out down here. So I just love being on the mower, being out here connected with nature. We talked about this in our 333 meditation today. If you guys ever want to get in that call, line up the link. We had an amazing, powerful, we did a little chakra alignment today. So I don't think some of the guys weren't ready for that, but some of them were. And we had a powerful 333 ritual meditation today. And the guys had some amazing breakthroughs, and I record all of these. So the membership site, we put these on the recording on the membership site. But once I started, going back to the starting, finishing, or closing. So when it comes to outside, I'm a closer all day long. One of the things I've been saying in my power statements is I am a closer. So with the things you tell yourself, you become those things. So be sure you're telling yourself the things that you want to become. Because the object of this game is to get better than you were each and every day, but become the person tomorrow and the next day and the next day, because we're not going that direction. We're not going backwards. We're going forward. So just keep going forward, one day at a time, one day at a time, one day at a time. So when I went out here in nature and when I'm on a job site, like yesterday I was down in Williamsburg, I got on that job site, 10 o'clock. I didn't stop until I left the job site at 6 o'clock at night. The lady said, don't you take a break? I said, no, I don't take breaks. I said, I'll take a break when the job is finished. So I stay. Same thing today. I was over here and I enjoy doing this. I enjoy doing that. Once I start, I don't stop until the job is done. And that's why Paul knows when I was back flipping houses back in 2006, Paul and his mom walks into the Da Deli down in Waterbury, Connecticut. Some of you guys know where this is because it's a high tier cashing in your lottery tickets. And they come walking in at 9 o'clock at night. I'm like, hey, what are you guys doing here? They're like, what are you doing here? I said, we're cashing in a lottery ticket. I said, I'm going to flip houses over here. I got a house around the corner, but I was a little hungry, so I came down here and get a bite to eat before I continue. So I'm going to be here till midnight. And that's what it takes. That's a closer. When you start something, you finish it. So some of the things that I don't like doing, guess what? They don't get finished. I'll leave them for the next guy, or I'll assign somebody, or I'll delegate that task, because I don't like doing it. I'm going to pass the thing on. But things that I love to do, I'll go all day long, keep right on going. I remember there's one day I was down there in the same house, Paul, in Waterbury, and it was like late at night, and I was feeling drained, exhausted. I think it was like a Wednesday, so I went all day Monday, all day Tuesday, and back then I was putting in 11, 12, about 13, 14-hour days. And I got super tired. I sat down for a minute and said, you know what, I'm dead. And all of a sudden, my creative juices started flowing. I seen the vision of finishing the house. Boom, kicked into the overdrive. Good to see you, Serge. Kicked it into overdrive, and boom, I went nonstop. And I went for 3 hours straight, and I finished off all the stuff that I saw for the vision, because the next day, I wanted to finish that job and get out of there. And that's exactly what I did. Got that part done, finished the job the next day, put it on the market, and the house sold the second buyer. Most of those properties sell the first 3 buyers. Why? Because the attention to details matter. And I know, Edgar, that the women make the decisions when it comes to buying these properties. When I was in the military, they used to come in for barrack inspections. They'd open up your wall locker, they check your shoes, they pull your bed out, white glove test behind your bed looking for dust. They couldn't find anything. So becoming soldier of the quarter, soldier of the month, earned me the stripes of going out there being that attention to detail guy. So are you a starter, a finisher, or a closer? Do you start a bunch of projects and you got them all started all over the place? Do you have projects that you started, finished, and other ones you didn't? Or do you close all of the things that you start? So ask yourself that question this weekend. Today is Sunday, day 137. Are you a starter, a finisher, or a closer? One of those 3. Or are you a poser? A lot of people pose about the things that they're doing. As Paul knows, that Edgar knows, you have to go out there and execute to get things done. And when it becomes a must, you will get those things done. So as you can see over here, next 3 days, and I started mowing the lawn right there. And a little section, then I went to that section, then I went back there to that section, then I went over here to this section, and I just kept going until I was done, and all of a sudden I found poison ivy across this whole wood line all the way down with the rain coming and the young poison ivy. I says, you know what? Where did I go? Straight to the garage, get the poison ivy spray, and sprayed every single ounce of that side over there, because I don't want to get poison ivy. Jason Malgoody, we're going to be having some awesome events here at this property. Come summertime and fall time, I don't want people getting poison ivy. So we're going to take care of it now. The best time to take care of something when it's an issue is when it first starts. Don't avoid the pain. Most of us were taught to run from the pain. Today's message is go right at the pain. The soldiers back in the day used to go right at the enemy. Same thing for you guys. Go right at the pain. Get it over with. They say eat the frog first. Do that now. Do it now. Do it now. And that is how you conquer. That is how you take over. That is how you close. Finish what you're starting. Keep showing up. Enjoy the rest of this fantastic Sunday. Thank you guys for continuing to show up. Like, sharing, comment on these messages. If you want to learn about real estate, reach out to me. If you want to join the 100-day challenge, reach out to me. This is going to change your life, not mine. The choice is yours. Good to see you, Marie. Good to see you, Dave. Go back and watch this, David. But are you a starter, a finisher, a closer, and now are you a poser? Because there's a lot of people out there pretending. The choice is ours. Keep showing up. They have not seen nothing yet. When it's all said and done together, we'll rise as one. Have a blessed day. Love you guys.